Remember when they said the left can't meme? It's actually the Jays.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
I mean, really, micro penis is just so unsatisfying.
I just want you to juxtapose this Israeli AI slop with the Iranian propaganda.
I mean, it's just so unsatisfying. It's pathetic.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Right in that Ford Bronco is like the 3 top podcasters in the world. And obviously the Israelis are upset about that. Obviously the Zionists are upset about this. I'm sorry, how did this O.J. Simpson story end again? Oh, that's right, he was freed. He actually won his trial.
And his penis was that small.
It doesn't even make any sense. It's not clever. It's not funny. It's not original. It's not even, it's just awkward. Why is the car different on the inside? Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look like a Ford Bronco, does it? Why does she have a podcaster mic on her steering wheel?
Look, my pussy is big, but no pussy can feel a micro penis.
What? What is this? It's petty.
Micro penises are murderers. They kill happiness. How many of these cops have a micro penis? How many?
This is so bad. Now, if you want to unsub me because I'm watching this AI video, I would understand. I would understand.
Do you have micro penises? Do you? They are
Penisesness?
ill. I might be surrounded by micro penises. Damn it!
Tucker Carlson looks like he's had a stroke.
Small penises. Why, God? Why? The Jews made them tiny.
What did she say? The Jew, not the Jews.
The Jews made small penises.
The Jews made small penises great again.
They made it correct. I hate the big and micro penis. Damn them, all of them.
Yeah, the Legos are superior, definitely. I can't believe this is 4 minutes almost. They've already gotten through their entire premise in like the first 10 seconds, and it's just been like, well, how do we just fill it out for a couple minutes? It's the same 2-shot. It's like, okay, we get it. They're on the highway, the LA freeway. It's supposed to be O.J. Simpson. Got it. This is boring.
They will all pay. I get things.
Weird edits.
We don't know, but we know.
It's not intelligent, and I can't even make out anything that they're saying, really, except for micro penis. Just so you can say penis, huh? Well, you know, that's money well spent. It's obvious that you have your priorities in check.
No. But I need a...
Yeah, you feel more stupid. How do you think I feel? I have permanent brain damage.
No.
I have to literally scoop out my brain in order to understand this.
We don't do it. We know. This we know.
Why are there Qatar flags? I understand it's like Tucker Carlson, but Qatar is a U.S. ally. They're getting struck by Iran. You know, it doesn't matter. They just prey upon our ignorance. It's some flag from a country in the Middle East, so therefore bad.
Do you have big penises? Kalibullahi alim! I hate small people.
I mean, this is where we're at. Like podcast, the biggest. I guess we can't call Mark Levine a big podcast, but he's a commentator on Fox News. My kitty is now playing the piano again. Thank you, kitty boy. That was wow. Was that Chopin or Chopin? Get it? Pawn. Very good, kitty boy. He's coming along. He's improving nicely. You probably didn't even hear what just happened, so it probably makes no sense.
Penises.
Allahu Akbar!
But yeah, this is where we're at. Where it's like in the slop of it all. It's like we got podcasters that are literally neocons, both of them. Megyn Kelly, Mark Levin. They're historically been on the right side, the fasci side, and they're insulting each other's private parts. That's what stage of capitalism we're at right now.
Allahu Akbar!
I mean, seriously, who even has a micro penis? It's just pathetic.
I agree. Micro penises are pathetic, just as pathetic as tiny hats. I'm gonna respond and say, what the fuck did I just watch? Okay. Look, Donald Trump is falling asleep again in the Oval Office. President Trump dozes off during live healthcare affordability event, banging his head on the Resolute desk with such force that he knocks himself. This is fake.
That work continues with other countries. And third, we will continue our work with our partners in Congress to codify the principles that underpin these most favored nation deals so that these savings for American families and this innovation that is unleashed at the same time persists for decades.
Yep. That's pretty funny. Jake Shields says, this is ridiculous, responding to Clavicular. Very sad news this morning, says Clavicular. My YouTube channels were terminated with no warning or explanation. The channels consisted of live stream VODs and free courses created by me to help empower young men to be the best versions of themselves. Well, I don't agree with anything about Clavicular. I think he's an astroturfed influencer that has dark money behind him. But I don't know. I don't like the fact that he got removed from YouTube. What? He only had 5,000 subscribers? What? Well, it's time to read the writing on the wall, folks. And while I have you here, in light of that story, let me shill out my live page. I'd appreciate it if you followed my new live page, which is a backup live page. I intend to eventually, once I get a big enough audience on the backup page, to start just live streaming from that page only. So I'd appreciate it if you followed me there, and also just as a contingency plan, of course. You will not break him. You will not break us. That's Reza Pahlavi with all that paint on his back. Let's see. Kate Willett says they discussed Gaza about an hour in. Both seem to attribute the left attempting to stop the genocide Gaza as an intellectual and strategic failure. I'm trying to imagine anyone talking about another genocide this way. I don't see it. Yeah. This person follows me? Who is this? They both seem to attribute the left attempting to stop the genocide in Gaza as an intellectual and strategic failure. That's what they always do. They mystify you with ideology or culture stuff. This is ContraPoints. ContraPoints called me an anti-Semite, by the way, for one of my videos. And she got grilled for it, or they got grilled for it. I don't know what her pronouns are. Who cares? They're a Zionist anyway. They're running cover and carrying water for Jewish supremacy by pearl clutching about anti-Semitism at a time when, well, Destiny responds, so principally, of course. He says, that's because it's hard to imagine you guys talking about literally any genocide not involving Israel. Well, here's the funny part, Destiny. The only genocide that's happening currently right now in the world today, the current one, the one that's actually killing large scores of people on the daily, is the one that Israel is doing. That would be why most people are discussing it, you fucking idiot. Does this fucking chode hear himself? I think he's just here to rage bait people. He's such an idiot. Yeah. So you agree that Israel's committing a genocide? Literally any genocide not involved. Why are you just talking about Israel's genocide? What about Auschwitz? What about the one that happened 80 years ago? What about the one that was 100 years ago? Why don't you talk about the Armenian genocide? Because all those people are already fucking dead. That's why. And this one is ongoing. People are living today that will die tomorrow because of this genocide committed by Israel. And that's why we're fucking upset about it. And that's why we're going to continue to talk about it. And that's why we're going to ask you, have you tried crying about it? The way that we cry for the victims of this ongoing Holocaust. Suleiman says that Zelensky admits the U.S. used 2 years' supply of Patriot missiles in the first day of Iran's war. The U.S. produces about 60 to 65 Patriot missiles per month. That's peanuts. On the first day of the attack on West Asia, they used up as much as they produce into up. There, he said it. This is exactly what Larry Johnson's analysis pointed towards, too.
Now, you know that United States produces about 60, maybe 65 missiles per month, PAC-3 anti-ballistic missiles. It's nothing. During the first day of...
He sounds like Larry Johnson. He sounds like the people that are criticizing the Iran war. And, you know, it makes sense because he is being hurt by the thinning out of the American arsenal, which he relies on, because it's being diverted to the war in Iran. So he's not getting his usual stash.
Attack on Middle East, you know that they used the volume of 2 years production of such missiles during 24 hours. So we need our European independent, strong system.
See, now he's pivoting. He's asking the Europeans for help. It's time to designate Israel as a terrorist state, says the American Communist Party. Now that is a statement I can get behind. This is such a gross clip. We watched it already, though. So days after Joe Rogan, the world's most popular podcaster, joined President Donald Trump at the White House as he loosened restrictions on psychedelics, the podcast host is back to criticizing the Iran war. What a grifter. Here's Obama, the fucking smug, entitled, self-interested condescender in chief, explaining things to us.
Do you still feel that hope in our country?
I do.
I do. Yeah, I do, you know. I'm really rich. Things are going quite well for me. I got a great speaking tour, writing a new book. Things are great. I just set up my presidential library. Things are awesome. For me.
You know, the first time I was on the national stage and I talked about hope. Hope!
Oh, yeah. Your whole fucking party platform was just one word. Hope. It's not much of a policy, is it? Nothing too specific. Just hope. Look at me. I'm a black man. Hope.
Hope in the
cope. That's what it should have been.
face of difficulty. I reminded people hope is not blind optimism. The audacity of hope. Hope arises in the face of difficulty, in the face of uncertainty. And obviously we're going through some uncertain times. But when you look at the sweep of
it's pretty certain what we're going through. There's no uncertainty about it.
American history, we've gone through rough patches. And
so he sounds like Netanyahu here. He's like, look, this has always been going on. You know? These are just civilizational forces at play.
We tend to come out on the other side of them stronger.
Do you still feel?
Yeah, just minus a lot of children in the Middle East is all. But hey, we are strong. Who's we? Who's we, Mr. President? Who's stronger here? Who's been getting stronger all these years, all these decades? Let me tell you something. It ain't you and it ain't me. We're not in the club. We need more hope drones. Yeah, drop more hope drones. Let's send more hope drones to people. Yeah, he does. He looks so happy about everything being awful. It's because there's not much difference between Obama and Donald Trump. It's just one big show.
U.S. Mafia. We always were taught it was Italians in the movie, and then I learned as I get older, oh, that wasn't the case. You obviously know that. Do you think they had ties to? They probably had ties.
They did. They absolutely did. It's well known. If you take a look at Mickey Cohen, for example, Mickey Cohen, major gangster out in L.A.
In L.A., Hollywood. Yeah, he helped create Hollywood.
Yep. And he had open ties to
Really?
Chabad. How about Mo Dalitz? Mo Dalitz received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the ADL. Mo Dalitz was another one, openly connected to Chabad. I would say that without question, the Adelson family, absolutely gangsters. No one can dispute that. And they too have open ties. They're funding to Chabad.
U.S.
And I will remind you, who was the villain in Godfather Part 2? What a coincidence. Hyman Rothstein? Owitz? Berg? And Blatt? And Heimer? You know the dude. My offer to every Zionist, Jew, or Gentile, I will rebuke every anti-Israel statement I've ever made and donate $1,000 to a pro-Israel organization of your choice if you can do the following.
Now, I normally film these in my studio, but I don't have time today, so I'm filming this at my desk. But I'm seeing this graph go around on Twitter as I'm posting on there, and I wanted to quickly say, I, Will Sexton, someone who's known for being quite anti-Israel and have been accused of being anti-Semitic, I will publicly revoke and rebuke every single anti-Semitic statement I have ever made publicly. And I am willing
to... Ching, we don't call him the dad joke master for nothing. This comment wins. He's now sleeping with the gefilte fish.
To donate $1,000 to a pro-Israel organization of the person's choice if anybody, whether Jew or Gentile, can show to me how someone like Sheldon Adelson or Larry Ellison, people who donate billions of dollars, buy media outlets for billions of dollars, explicitly for support of Israel, again, explicitly for the fact that they are Jewish, how that's not a clear example of the dual loyalty we're told is anti-Semitic to accuse these people of. Just one. If you can give me one explanation as to how that is not a clear showcase of dual loyalty. Really, I mean, dual loyalty is honestly a compliment of greater loyalty to Israel and the Jewish peoplehood. Just if you can give me
peoplehood,
one explanation behind that. Because someone like a Larry Ellison, someone like a Sheldon Adelson has no meaning.
Oh, really? I don't know who this guy is. It literally just popped up on my feed, and I was like, okay.
Meaningful business ventures in the state of Israel, no meaningful like rental property or for-profit property in the state of Israel, and yet they have donated billions of dollars, spent countless hours of time, efforts, I mean, literally going out of their way to buy media platforms. They have done all of this explicitly for no other reason than the fact that they are Jews. Israel is the Jew state run by Jews for and by the benefit of Jews, solely for the prosperity and benefit of Jews. Like this, do you not see?
Nazi.
That's the only reason they did it. They only did it for that reason. The leftist colonialism argument, that's bullshit. The Zionist.
Okay. Limited hangout. Why do people just think that? Yeah, no, colonialism, that's bullshit. Oh, great argument. Great counter argument to the epic that we've been living through for the past 300 some odd years. Yeah, it's just all bullshit. I don't believe you, Street Cat. I think you're lying to me. Is this because I threw shade at people that are living in Kansas being ugly? What are you trying to say? That's weird. This guy says this is terrifying. What the fuck is going on? No wonder this guy is so socially awkward. What is this? This is yikes. Looks a little rapey, doesn't it? She's like, well, I hate this. Like what girl likes that? Being shaken like SIDS? That's weird. She's like, well, it's clavicular, so I gotta put a smile on. The cameras are on me.